everybody, Below 10,000 here, bringing you another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Predictions video. Today, we are going to be talking about the Smash blog, more specifically the fighters left to reveal on the Smash blog. Currently, we have seen many different fighters being shown off on the blog, with the most recent being Greninja, and I decided a few days ago to kind of just check how many are left to go in comparison to how many blog days we have left of updates. Now, from now until release, we have 40 blog updates minimum, 40 days of blog updates. Some days we could have multiple updates depending on if there's a direct or information is shown, but 40 days is the minimum, and there is a grand total of 19 characters who have yet to be shown on the blog. We've got classic characters like Yoshi, we've got DLCs like Bayonetta, and we've got everyone in between. A lot of Smash 4 newcomers, I've noticed, are missing from the Smash blog, and even Luigi hasn't been shown off yet, which is very interesting. So, today I figured that, for a bit of fun, and just to see how right or wrong I am going to try and guess the order in which the 19 characters left will be shown on the blog, and for bonus points, I'm going to try and guess the date that they will be shown. So, this is going to probably go horrifically wrong, and I'm probably going to get most of these wrong, but I thought it would be a nice little bit of fun, and if you guys want to play along at home, I'm going to give a quick name down the list of all the characters we've got to name, and you guys can start guessing some dates yourself. We have got Shulk, Robin, Diddy Kong, Zelda, Cloud, Lucas, Zero Suit Samus, Luigi, Mewtwo, Game & Watch, Bayonetta, Rosalina, Palutena, I think I said Little Mac, Pac-Man, Meta Knight, Yoshi, Roy, and Olimar, all characters who have not yet been shown on the blog. I originally thought Falco hadn't been shown on the blog either, but I just missed his post, and well, that was dumb. Let's ignore the tweet I posted the other day saying Falco would be next, the final Star Fox character on the blog. Forgot that he had already been revealed. Good job, me. Well done. So, we've got 19 characters. Now, my main way of guessing when some of these guys are going to be shown are release dates, because that seems to be a very common theme with certain characters. There were also some characters like the Wii Fit Trainer and Greninja Wii Fit Trainer specifically, who was shown off because it was a National Health and Sports Day in Japan, I believe it was. So Wii Fit Trainer was shown off then. I decided to quickly take a little look at national holidays that could potentially show up in Japan that could, you know, have something to do with potential reveals, and the only two holidays that are coming after this are Culture Day and Labor Thanksgiving Day. Now, Culture Day is on a Saturday, November the 3rd, so there is no update on that day, but Labor Thanksgiving Day is on Friday, November 23rd, and I couldn't really think of any characters, especially of the ones we have left, that would actually fit Labor Thanksgiving Day, so I did not include any of my characters on that date, though we could probably see something relating to that theme being revealed on that day, but it's probably not going to be a fighter, because you remember the Moon Assist Trophy was shown off during a day that related to the moon, so, you know, fun stuff like that. Well, actually, no, wait, no, I did put someone on there as a complete guess, so that's going to be fun. So, let's just go in chronological order from who I think is going to be revealed tonight to who I think will be revealed last. Now, the first person that I put on here is a complete guess, because there are just a few characters that I took a look at release dates, I took a look at information about them, and they simply didn't have anything that could really point towards this is going to be their definitive release date, so I just kind of put them randomly, and I'm fingers crossing, you know? So, the first character to be revealed, hopefully on October the 15th, which is the next update coming, is Roy. Roy has not been revealed yet, and the problem with Roy is that Fire Emblem characters can't really be put near a release date, because most Fire Emblem games traditionally have released in the first half of the year, or at least in the summer. There are barely any games that released in the autumn or winter time. I know Sacred Stones was one that was released in sort of autumnish winter time, like October, I think. but Roy's game specifically was quite early in the year, so I couldn't use a release date for him, so I just decided to put him here first because I think he'd be an interesting character to see tomorrow. So the next update, which is October the 16th, is Yoshi. Now, why do I think Yoshi is going to be getting an update on the 16th? Quite simply, it works with Yoshi's Woolly World's North American release, and I think that despite the fact that obviously the Smash blog is Japan-based, I think it's going to cater to all different sorts of all sorts of different nationalities, and I just think this is like the most interesting date that Yoshi could have. There are no other dates coming up that really relate to him or his franchise, so I just kind of put Yoshi there in the hope that he would potentially be revealed. Meta Knight is next on October the 18th, and I said that it was because of Kirby's Amazing Mirror North American release, and I've got a question mark next to that. I've got a little spreadsheet, so I'm just going to quickly, Kirby's Amazing Mirror, let's take a look at that. I put a question mark around that for a reason. Probably because, yeah, it was released in North America on October 18th, but the thing is it was released in Japan in April 15th, so it was quite a late reveal. So that's, I think the question mark was because, oh, it's a North American release. I'm not sure if the blog would go with that. But I think Meta Knight makes sense to be revealed with, you know, a Kirby game. I don't even think he was in Kirby in the Amazing Mirror. I just kind of put him there because it was the only Kirby game that really made sense in terms of a release date. Oh wait, no, so Kirby must save Meta Knight and the Mirror World. And then there's Dark Meta Knight as well, was an antagonist in that game. So that makes sense. Wow, I'm amazing. Bow to me. So this next one's interesting. I've got two characters on this day, and whichever one is revealed on the 26th, I expect the other will be revealed on the 25th. And this is October 26th/25th, and it is Olimar and Pac-Man. Now, Olimar, my main reason for this is that October the 26th was Pikmin's Japanese release, and I think it would just be a clever time to show off Olimar. But Pac-Man is also on that date because October 26th was his release date in North American arcades. So what I think is that Pac-Man will just be pushed back a day, and he will be the 25th reveal, and then Olimar will be shown on the 26th, and I think that makes a bit of sense. But I think Olimar is more likely to be revealed on the 26th simply because his game relates specifically to a Japanese release date, which is always a good thing. So moving on, October 29th, Bayonetta. Bayonetta is going to be revealed on October 29th on the Smash blog because the original release date for her game on Xbox 360 and PS3 was October 29th. It is the day that she was born, so to speak. It makes sense that she would show up on those days, so I've kind of just popped her there. I think it's a pretty simple release date, a pretty simple date for her, and it makes sense that Bayonetta would be revealed in October, the month of Halloween, when the whole thing about her game is that she is a witch, which is known to be quite the popular character in Halloween. So next we've got another guest. We have got Game & Watch on October the 30th, and the simple reason I have put him there is because I wanted another character on this week, the week between the 29th and the 2nd, and Game & Watch just kind of, I just randomly picked him, decided to put him there thinking, okay, maybe he could work for like a Halloween reveal more than any of the other characters here that I'm guessing from. I just kind of put him there. Rosalina and Luma are next, November 1st, because of Mario Galaxy's release date. I think that makes perfect sense. The first reveal of November just kind of makes sense that they are there. This next one's a bit of a stretch. This is the next week along. We've got Palutena, November the 5th, because that is the release date of the Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters North American release. And the whole point of this game was that Pit needed to save Palutena, she got turned into stone. You know, that happens to her a lot in this franchise, I've just realized. And I thought that maybe this would be the best time for Palutena, because if we're going by release dates, there's only 3 games in the Kid Icarus franchise, and that was the only one that really fit the bill. So that's my guess. There's no other way I could guess, unless it's something to do with deities or some sort of holiday that I missed, maybe. Palutena could be revealed in. The next 3 are all complete guesses, as in they're probably wrong. I have Little Mac at November the 6th, I just kind of put him there. Zero Suit Samus at November 12th, I just kind of put her there. And Lucas at November the 13th, I just kind of put him there. The problem with all three of these franchises is that their games did not release around this sort of time of the year. Zero Suit Samus's Zero Mission game, I believe, was in April. Lucas was quite early on in the year as well with Mother 3, and Little Mac, well, his games released quite early as well. I distinctly remember that he was revealed in an anniversary month for Punch-Out for Smash 4, and that was like early in the year. So I just kind of put these three wherever, figured they'd just be kind of, you know, random updates, and hopefully I've got one of them right. November the 16th is the day that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee releases, and there's only one more Pokemon who has yet to be shown on the Smash blog, and that is Mewtwo. So naturally, I think that is just a nice sort of way. You could have Mewtwo on the blog, you could have a memory of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee because he is in the game to kind of like hype up that game, because we've already had Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow and all that kind of shown off in the memories before, so it would make sense. So next up is Luigi, November 19th, 18th in America though, that's important. He's going to be revealed November 19th on the Smash blog, but it's going to be the 18th in the evening for America, because it's the North American release date for Luigi's Mansion. It's the 18th of November. So this is going to be one that potentially ties into America more than just Japan, and I think it makes sense because Luigi's Mansion got a re-release, and that time has passed, so he's clearly not tied into the 3DS thing, but he could still be tied into the North American release date for the game, which would be kind of interesting. So this next one is one that I'm a little bit iffy on. It's Diddy Kong, and I said the 21st of November. Now the problem with this is that the 21st of November is a Wednesday, which is known as a music update, and there's almost never a character reveal with a music update. So I don't know how right this is going to be, but 21st of November is the Donkey Kong Country North American release date. It just makes sense. It was his first game, his debut. If Diddy's going to get released, it's probably going to be then. It could also be the second Donkey Kong game, Donkey Kong Country 2. Let me take a look at the release date, because I never actually checked that. Donkey Kong Country 2 was released on November 20th. Oh, in that case, yeah, it was released, first released on 20th of November in 1995 in North America, 21st in Japan. So, you know what, no, let's move Diddy Kong back to the 20th. Or no, yeah, the 20th. Let's put him back on the 20th then. You know what, let's do that. Wow, how did I miss that? That's perfect though, the 20th of November, that's literally right where I wanted him to be. Now this next one is one that I am certain I think will be revealed on this day. It is Zelda. It is November 22nd, and the reason for this is because that was the day that Link Between Worlds released, and because Zelda is based off of her Link Between Worlds design, that just, in my head, it just makes the most sense. It makes sense that she would be revealed then, and I think that would be pretty dang cool if she was. So then we've got three more characters. We have got Robin, Cloud, and Shulk in that order. So this is interesting. I have Robin at 23rd, and that's a complete guess. I'm not really sure. I feel like we could get a fighter that day, and if we do, it's probably going to be Robin. Weirdly enough, though, I actually don't have any more fighters for that week. I suspect that if my knowledge is correct, then that would mean a direct on the 24th, but I think that's a bit late, so I think I made a little bit of a mistake there. But my last two characters are Cloud and Shulk, and I have them as December 3rd and December 4th, respectively. December 3rd for Cloud, just as a complete guess. For Shulk, I originally had him as December 1st, but then I realized, oh wait, December 1st is a Saturday, so there's no blog update that day. And that was obviously would have implied Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but because there's no blog update that day, I decided to move it to December the 4th instead to correspond with Xenoblade Chronicles X's North American release date. So those are the reasons why I have these characters. So just to quickly go over them once more. Roy, October 15th, Yoshi, October 16th, Meta Knight, October 18th, Olimar and Pac-Man, October 26th, potentially October 25th, Bayonetta, October 29th, Game & Watch, October 30th, Rosalina and Luma, November 1st, Palutena, November 5th, Little Mac November 6th, Zero Suit Samus November 12th, Lucas November 13th, Mewtwo November 16th, Luigi November 19th, 18th in America, Diddy Kong 20th of November, Zelda the November the 22nd, Robin November 23rd, Cloud December 3rd, and Shulk December 4th. Obviously, this does not take into account surprise Nintendo Directs that could reveal brand new characters and brand new Echo Fighters, so I wouldn't be surprised if the kind of like clump between Little Mac and Lucas is wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if we got some sort of big reveal coming along then, maybe on the 7th. Well, actually, no, that makes sense then. Maybe if there's a reveal on the 7th, then the reveals get paced out for the rest of that week for 8th and 9th, and then it kind of resets itself on the 12th and 13th. So that could work. But yeah, that's my guess as to where these 19 characters are going to come on the Fighter blog, and I am going to keep track and see just how horrifically wrong I am, starting with the fact that tonight probably won't be Roy, it'll probably be friggin' Zero Suit Samus or something like that. But if you guys want to play along at home, give your guesses. What order do you think these 19 characters are going to be revealed in, and what dates do you think they're going to be revealed at? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, play along at home, and we will catch up with an update to this maybe like a month down the line. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and goodbye.